If you want to buy cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD at the checkout to get yourself 8% off your order. Yes guys, welcome back to the road to glory, and first of all, I am redeeming 2 mega packs because I completed the FUT birthday challenges. So for those of you that had completed them, you should have had your rewards by now. It is the daily objectives that were released basically, and if you do, I think it did 5, I think it was 5 you needed to do. And I've got 2 mega packs. I don't understand how that's happened, but it looks like they might have added some new stuff in there. But what we're going to do is we're going to open up. Oh, it's not 2 mega packs. I thought that was wrong. So it's 1 mega pack and then 1 rare player pack. So let's see what we get in this. See if it is worth the grind. It is at least a board. It's a board. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take it. Brazilian. It's not left mid again, is it? No, CDM. Oh, okay. Not Alberto. Leva. Yeah. So whenever you do SBCs and you're doing like an 84 and 85 rated squad, Leva and also Carlos, is it Carlos Alberto? No, not Carlos Alberto, the Spanish something Alberto, Luis Alberto. They are so popular, so that's a good combination, a good player to have for these SBCs. I don't think I have him either. We've got Savic, Reina Lodi as well. Although this card looks very similar to, I think he's got like a man of the match card, which was like 10,000 coins, which I packed on this account. What duplicates do we get? Some squad fitnesses, so not bad. I'd say that's actually probably around 10,000 coins all in all. And then this 1 rare player pack. I don't even think I've ever had a board, or well, definitely not a walkout from these packs. I must have opened at least 15 or 20 of them now. I don't even know if it's possible to get, you know, good stuff in those packs because I've not seen it once. I haven't seen any other people do it as well. But a little update to what I'm doing with my objectives for this week. So we've got obviously FUT birthday Bellarabi. I haven't deliberately played any games to complete any of these challenges. This has just been natural when I've been playing the game basically. So I've got 2 out of 3 for this one, and I've also got 2 out of 7 for this one, but I don't think I'm going to complete it. It's currently Wednesday, which means I'd have some of the time today, tomorrow and the day after, and although there is enough time for me to complete it, obviously as a YouTuber I'm creating other content, and I just think, why would I do this one? Because it doesn't really fit into my club that much, that well. I don't really use the Bundesliga players. Obviously I've got Zambrotta right back, so that's 1 chemistry link sorted. I just need, you know, another German player to link to him, or a Bundesliga player, but I don't really want to go down that route. I've got so many players, like storyline players and objectives and SBCs that I've completed that I do want to use, so I'm going to stay away from that one. But because I was completing challenges, you know, to get XP and stuff, we started doing some Paqueta stuff. I wasn't originally going to complete him. Paqueta is definitely the worst out of these 2. But we've actually done half the challenges. So I've done 1 of them already through Vision, and I need 1 more volley. And by the way, guys, you can't do the double tap pass. It can't be a half volley. It has to be a lob through ball or cross, and you've got to obviously not have the ball bounced for it to count as a volley. I learned that the hard way. So if you guys are wondering why the half volleys aren't going on, that is why. But yeah, this one's going to be completed, and to be honest, for even if you just don't even use this card, just having it as 86 rated Serie A player, that's Brazilian, you know, he's probably got a discard value of about 15 to 20,000 coins, and then you get your squad battle rewards. That's going to give you back probably 10, 20, 30,000 coins. So all in all, you're looking at about 30 or 40,000 coins just for completing, for me, for completing like another 4 games. So that's going to be dead easy. One thing I do need to do though is week 3 silver online friendly. I can't even be bothered to do it, but I will do it. Probably do it in today's episode, unlock that, and then we'll see what's in week 3 gold and start having a go at them. Maybe there's some squad battle stuff that we can tie in with Lucas Paqueta. But today, guys, we have a new SBC. It has just been released, and this is probably the earliest that I've actually been recording any of this actually. So let's go over there. It's currently 7 past 6, so we probably won't have any good accurate prices for this player, but this is an OG flashback. If you remember back on the previous days of FIFA, when I started uploading again, I went back to my videos to see what I was uploading. I remember looking at a squad which deliberately had Taarabt as like one of the main players, and the main reason why is because he's a 5-star skiller. 4-star weak foot, which is not bad. He was someone that was a skiller, but he's also quite strong now. If you have a look at this card, he has 98 strength, 93 aggression, and the combination of strength and aggression is going to be a nightmare to deal with. But what I do like about this is that they've not made him ridiculous. Like, so I think that he's going to be probably not quite as good as Quaresma. I think Quaresma is obviously a bit quicker. His passing is probably about the same. Maybe not quite as good as Quaresma, but he's got 99 curve. His problem is his finishing, so most people are going to use a sniper chem style. That means you're not going to get any pace upgrade. His pace is doable. I would prefer him to have probably 85 acceleration and 90 sprint speed, just because if you do play this guy out on the wing, I'd say that, you know, the absolute minimum you want really is 90, so 85 isn't great. But at the end of the day, guys, 88 rated card, and let's have a look at how much it is to complete this card. So it is one squad, and it's an 84 rated squad with 80 chemistry. So the cheapest 84 rateds go for about just under 2,000 coins, but they are the ones from bad leagues, and you're not going to be able to get chemistry with all those players. So if you do the maths, 11 players times 2,000, that's 22,000. But as I said, you're going to need to use the players that are in good leagues, like Lucas Leiva, who we just packed, and also that Alberto guy. You know, players from Serie A is usually a good place to go when building 84 rated squads. So I reckon you're looking at about 35 to 45,000 coins, and hopefully some of you guys have fodder in your club. I definitely have a bit of fodder in my club. I'm still thinking about completing Ogbonna tomorrow. I'm going to wait until my rewards, open my tradable rewards first, see what we get. I might pack something better, I don't know, and then I might complete Ogbonna and then open my untradables, because obviously I don't want to pack any untradables from my rival rewards to replace those. So what I think we're going to do is complete this Taarabt, and then we're going to go into some games. I might even go into an online friendly because I need to complete that for my season progress. But let me just have a quick look at this card again. So obviously we went over the stats briefly. Something we didn't go over was the traits. Outside of the foot shot trait, it is a big one. Like, that is something, anyone that's got less than 5-star skill, 5-star weak foot, outside the foot shot trait makes a difference. And you even notice it on 5-star weak foot players. Like, they even go to their more dominant foot. So that's annoying. He does have the flare trait, long pass, so that's the CPU, AI, and technical dribble is CPU 1 only. But when you're getting a card like this for the value that you are, you can't really complain. I think the minimum, the cheapest 88 rated player right now, where's my mouse gone? Let me just tell you what the cheapest 88 rated player is right now. Let me scroll down. So the cheapest 88, 35,000 coins. So you're basically completing this player, sticking him in your club, and if I'm not wrong, I think he does get a strong link to, not strong link, yeah, so he gets a link obviously to Ziyech. So for anybody that's completed Player Moment Ziyech or still have them in the club, this guy is finally a link for him. Although you're going to struggle trying to get another link, so maybe if you have an icon, that's probably how you're going to build a squad. So, no, there's positives all round for this SBC. I think this is an SBC that everybody should be completing, just for the sake of it, really. Alright guys, so I have completed the SBC. I have a few players that are untradeable. Sirigu here is untradeable. Lucas Leiva is untradeable, you saw me just pack him, and also Lopez is untradeable. Now, I've done the maths. It cost me 28,000 coins to complete this. If obviously you need to buy all of the players, you're probably looking at closer to like 35, 40,000 coins. And I think if you guys can wait, just wait a little bit, especially till tomorrow morning when more 84 rated cards are going to be packed. You could save yourself between 5, maybe 10,000 coins if you snipe these players. So unless you're going to actually use Taarabt tonight at some point, there's no point in doing this SPC. Just mark it as your favourite and come back and do it tomorrow morning when those objectives, not objectives, when those rewards come out. But I'm going to do it now so that I can give you guys a review, and you know what, I can't wait to use him because I'm all down for these flashback cards like Quaresma and this one, for example. I'm really happy with this. The only annoying thing about this card is he is obviously from a bad league. Liganos, especially now Bruno Fernandes has moved to the Premier League. That means that you're not going to get any more special cards for Bruno Fernandes. But he does link to Teles. He does link to Corona as well, the Road to the Final Live card, and he links to Acuna, Getterson, League SBC, and also Pizzi. I'm trying to read out some names. Grimaldo, Maeda, the Japanese player from this storyline level 15. So if any of you pick those players, then you can, link him in. But I think the most likely player, if I actually start him in my squad, will probably be linking him to Teles, because Teles, I think, as a left back, is one of the best left backs, especially for a cheap amount of coins, a low amount of coins. So let's send him to the club and also go into I can't believe it, 88 physical on, how tall is he? He's actually, he's 6'1". I don't remember him being that tall. I thought he'd be like 5'9", 5'10". I really don't. It's been a long time since I've used this card. So what we'll do is, because I need to complete an online friendly match, how about I just literally put him into the squad, like, let's put him here, right? And we'll just go into a game and we'll play max chemistry, and in that way I'll get to see how he feels on max chemistry. I do want to put a sniper chem style on him. I'm not sure if I have a sniper chem style in the club. I might have to go out and buy one. So there we go, we put the sniper chem style on him, but I briefly just want to go onto FUTBin like I usually do and just have a look at these chem styles and see what his actual overall rating goes up to. So first of all, he's an 88 rated overall, but actually his in-game stats say 89, so I think they've actually made him an 88 rated player. on his face card stat, just because if they made him an 89, that would give him like a higher discard rate. So they would have to make the SBC more expensive. So I'm glad they brought the overall rating down just for that reason. Actually, that's just from my experience of these cards. But if we put a sniper on him, shoots up to a 93 rated card. An 89 rated striker, that's really not bad. I think that's why we're going to be playing him for the purpose of trying to get some footage here. But obviously, dribbling, balance, all of that goes up to 97 overall. His finishing is there with some high shot power now, and obviously maxed out volleys. That's very handy to have. Now, if you use the double tap passing, 99 curve, 96 vision, yeah, it's really nice. I'm just intrigued to see how a 6'1" player is going to dribble with 98 strength. This is basically like Ibrahimovic, but without the problem of having low balance, essentially. There you go. So I'm going to go into a game. As you can see, everybody's got a strong link. Even imagine if they made that for one weekend league. They was like, you know what? We're going to make the rules of this weekend league max chemistry for every player. That means that every player that you've completed as an SBC or anything that you've completed, you could just go into weekend league and play with. Like, how good would that be? It would actually ruin the market for a bit. I think people would start buying up players from different leagues just for that weekend. I'm surprised they haven't done that, actually, especially as they've got all these different game modes. Oh, we found a game. It's got 32 ping. You can't see the ping, but it's got 32 ping. Now it's down to 32. It's not really playable. It's not really playable, is it? Should we try again? I can't play on that, guys. It must have connected me to some guy in Africa or something. I don't know. I usually get like 16 ping. It's just gonna connect me to the same guy, isn't it? Yeah, 32 ping. This is not ideal, but you know what? It's the only option we got. It doesn't feel too. It definitely doesn't feel as quick as players like Quaresma at dribbling. Yeah, it's definitely like just a lapse of like that moment before he makes that actual pass or dribble. Oh, got through there. That's the strength paying off, but I was offside. See, he's got low defensive work rates and medium attacking, so his movement isn't like constant. He's not constantly trying to look for a place to be. He tries volleys. It's not bad. That was a bad position, bad angle to wrap. So he's got some decent pace, but you can see he's not quite rapid, Let's go to Taarabt, let's go for a shot. Bit of delay there. I mean, it's hard to test when you're not playing rivals or weekend league because people aren't putting you under the same amount of pressure. But so far, seems alright. Here we go. So I want to run next to someone whilst they're trying to tackle me. Oh, there you go. So there's a bit of strength and aggression coming in. Well, definitely the strength. Let's play it through here. See if you can tackle me from the side on. He's not really going in for the tackle. See what I mean? He's not really pressuring me. This guy is really definitely not a weekend league player. Come on, come in for the tackle. I don't know what he's doing, bro. Like, he's not even. It's like I'm playing semi-pro. Let's go for a volley. It's got 99 volleys with this chem style, so let's go for a long distance finesse. I mean, that didn't really have that much. When I've seen the 99 curve stat, I think they're going to be able to like bend it like Beckham, literally, man. But it's always a bit disappointing. Like here, you see how much pace obviously Daniel James has. He's very quick. I would obviously sweat this normally, but I think I'm going to try and play it up. Go for a volley. Why is that not a volley? I'm holding LT. Fake shot. Let's go near post. I mean, that's a pretty good shot. That's what you want. So he's got Oblak in goal. So that's a pretty decent goalkeeper to be hitting a near post with. And that wasn't like a really, really good situation to score from. That's probably like 78% of the time going in. So it's good to see that comes off pretty well. Over the top. Let's go for a left-footed volley. That wasn't very good. I wasn't impressed with that one. That's supposed to be a 4-star weak foot and he's got good volleys. Go for a volley. Whee! There we go. That's what I like to see when it comes to a volley. So he does have technical ability. So far, it's hard to stress test when you're only playing someone in friendlies. I'm not overly impressed with this card. I know I'm not really stress testing this properly, but I can't really see you being able to use this properly in like a weekend league. I think this is more of like a fun card, nostalgia kind of cards for those of you that are OGs. Let's see if we can get a volley situation here. Bang. There we go. But yeah, because he's so big, there's an element of like clumsiness about the card. So, you know, like Ibrahimovic, for example, you don't really see many people using Ibrahimovic in like a weekend league, but that doesn't mean to say that he doesn't score some great goals. And I'm really finding it hard to see what his strength is like because he's not really going in for the challenge. All right, so we have completed the objective. The main point of going into that game there in online friendly was to complete objectives. So we've now unlocked gold week 3. Where is it? Gold week 3. So 1 rivals win using at least 4 English players. Score and assist using French players in squad battles. Assist a goal in separate matches using German players with minimum passing 75. That should be pretty straightforward. Keep a clean sheet in rivals using at least 1 Belgian player in your starting squad. Win 1 rivals match using a starting squad containing at least 1 player from each of the following nations: Portugal, Spain, Italy and Netherlands. So mostly rivals things, although we do have this one, the French one, in squad battles, so we can tie in those challenges with Paqueta, and I'll probably do those off of my, I don't need to record that. So guys, as a quick kind of like summary of Taarabt, I know I only played 1 game and it was in friendlies and the guy wasn't really that challenging. But obviously I've played a lot in with certain players in FIFA. I can kind of get a good feel for what he's like. So in terms of like trying to explain him, it's going to be quite difficult because 5-star skills on a player that has 98 strength but has more acceleration and sprint speed. Now, when people have high strength, it's very, very rare that they have more acceleration and sprint speed, because usually people that are strong are usually a bit taller or generally a bit more muscly, so therefore they lose acceleration. So this is a very weird card. But overall, is it worth completing? It's not really a card that I imagine any of you are going to use in weekend league, deliberately. But as I was actually thinking, you can, get this guy into a squad. All you have to do is try to get a left back. And here is like a pretty straightforward way of getting Taarabt into a squad. So obviously Alex Telles is probably the easiest player to link with him, but because he's a central player, you need to also get someone basically in a left wing position. Or you could use like a 4-2-2. You could go that way and then link someone like Bruno Fernandes, and then maybe an icon that's either a CDM or just a striker, just move him around the striker to the CDM position. So it isn't actually too hard to get him on full chemistry. Obviously, if you're playing 4-3-3, you need to have completed the Balassi from about, I think it's probably like 3 or 4 months ago now. So if you haven't completed this Balassi or you submitted him as an SPC, it's going to be quite hard to get. But Taarabt on full chemistry. But overall, guys, if you have absolutely no connection to this card, you've never used them in FIFA, you don't care about this card, you don't need any more 5-star skillers because you've done loads of SPCs, then you know what, it's probably not worth completing for you, because you're not going to really use him ever. He's not really got, I just find it hard to use players that have less than 70 stamina, and I think the main position you want to use them in is either cam or striker. And you could even try using him with a Hunter Chem style just to boost up his pace, because then you can start using your strength more rather than trying to up the balance and dribbling. So I mean, it's an interesting card. I would say complete it if you have a connection to him. If you have no connection, there's no real point. The good thing about it, the silver lining here, is that you can always submit him into an SPC for like 30 or 35,000 coins, because that's how much an 88 rated is going for right now. He's not from a great league, but he's still got that amount of worth if you need to complete an SPC. So it's a real win-win situation all round. Anyway, guys, what I'm going to do now is actually complete some of the challenges that I need to complete. So I'll see you guys for tomorrow's episode of The Road to Glory, and I'll catch you later. Like, subscribe, and I almost forgot to say that. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.